Did you know that proboscis monkeys have stomachs so complicated they function like a mini cow's stomachs? That's right, while other monkeys like the agile gibbon or even a weird monkey like the injury monkey enjoys fruits and bugs, you are stuck eating leaves and dealing with constant gas. Sounds great, right? Well, hold that thought because that's about the only thing you have going on for you. And the rest of your life, a complete disaster. Being born as a proboscis monkey means you're constantly bullied for your looks, gassy all the time, always running from predators, and forever single because your nose isn't big enough. If you're watching this and you relate, keep your head up, King, and trust me, it gets so much worse. And before we go any further, let's address the biggest question. Why on earth did nature give you a BBC, but right in the middle of your face? We'll get to that soon, but trust me, the answer will make you rethink everything. And speaking of weird mysteries, there is something even more bizarre about these monkeys that no one talks about. Something that you will not believe when I tell you. But of course, I'm gonna keep the best for the end. Stay tuned. Most baby monkeys are adorable, tiny, fluffy, and instantly loved. You look like an old man who lost a bet. Your nose is already growing, your face is too pink, and your limbs are long and awkward. Even your own mother is confused. But she does her best. And while you're trying to figure out life, the other baby monkeys are already whispering about you. Oh, let the rejected mascot in here. And it only gets worse with time. By now, normal monkeys are climbing trees, playing games, and making friends. Your nose has officially taken over your face. It flops when you run, bounces when you eat, and jiggles every time you sneeze. And do other monkeys let you live in peace? Absolutely not. Your nickname? Floppy. Your confidence? Destroyed. At this point, you might be thinking, at least it can't get any worse. Oh, but it does. Puberty is awkward for everyone, but for you? Oh man, it's a full-on horror show. Your nose somehow gets even bigger, your stomach is constantly bloated, and your digestion is a nightmare. Because guess what? Proboscis monkeys have one of the worst digestive systems in the animal kingdom. You can only eat specific leaves. If you eat the wrong thing, explosive diarrhea. And even when you eat the right thing, you are still farting 24/7. Imagine trying to flirt with someone while your stomach sounds like a broken washing machine. And speaking of flirting, most animals attract mates with strength, speed, or beauty. You? All about the nose size. And here's the problem. Your nose isn't big enough. The alpha male in your group has a massive, meaty, juicy nose, which means he gets all the females. And you got no hose. And if you try to flirt with a female, the alpha will beat the fuck out of you. So let's review. You are single. You are farting all the time. And your nose isn't even big enough for monkey's romance. Great. But hey, at least you're still alive, right? Oh wait, at this point, you've accepted your fate. But the jungle does not care. Because while you're busy failing at dating, everything else is trying to eat you. Crocodiles lurk in the rivers you swim in. Leopards stalk you from the trees. Humans are chopping down your home to build stuff you will never understand. And just when you think you're safe, boom, the alpha male decides you looked at him wrong. So now you're fighting for your life against the giant-nosed, rage-fueled monkey. At this point, you're probably wondering, is there anything good about being a proboscis monkey? Well, not really, but at least you've made it to the old age. Now, about that huge nose, we finally have an answer. It turns out that the long-nosed monkey evolved its signature honker to help amplify its voice. That's right, proboscis monkey sound is one of the loudest in the jungle. The bigger the nose, the deeper and louder the voice. And the louder the voice, the more attractive you are. So, if your nose is tiny, you might as well not exist. That's nature's way of telling you that proboscis monkey with a weak voice is probable failure. Great, huh? But hold on, there is one even crazier fact we haven't answered yet. You may have noticed that proboscis monkeys look a bit off, kind of like a mix between Curious George, a gorilla that got stretched out, and some kind of bizarre, almost erotic monkey. But why do they have such a ridiculously human-like feature? What makes them so strangely different than other monkeys? Well, you will want to to stick around for the answer, because once you hear it, you will never look at a funny monkey the same way. By now, you've seen it all. You've been bullied, you've been single forever, you've spent half of your life running from predators, and the other half running from your own stomach problems. And now, your joints hurt. Your nose is so big, it blocks your vision, and the younger monkeys laugh at you. You lived long enough to become the old man everyone makes fun of. At this point, you just sit in a tree, wondering if it was all worth it. Spoiler alert, it wasn't.
Okay.
Most animals die and fade into history, but you die with a giant nose, a bloated stomach, and a zero legacy. Oh, and that final shocking answer? Remember how I said Proboscis monkey looked oddly human-like? Well, researchers believe that their strange features, especially the human-like nose and lips, evolved to make them look even weirder to potential predators. In other words, nature designed you to be a walking monkey block, something so bizarre looking that predators hesitate just long enough for you to escape. So yeah, you're not just ugly for fun, you're ugly for survival. Let that sink in. Let's recap. You're born ugly and stay ugly. Your nose takes over your face. Your stomach is a disaster. You're always gassy. Your life depends on your nose size. You're constantly in danger. And you die as a bloated, regret-filled monkey. So, yeah, being a proboscis monkey, not worth it. But hey, at least you can swim.